Hello children, welcome back you all to Elga10 class. Before entering into the class, get ready with your reader, workbook, rough note and pen or pencil with you children. Let's enter into phonics part. Today we are going to write test in the phonics part. Before going to write it, all of you take your reader children. Have you all taken your reader children? Open SR10 in unit 6. Open SR10 in unit 6. So in the last class we have practiced us and our sound words. Now all of you take 5 minutes time and go through the spellings of all the words children. Have you all go through the spellings children? Okay, close your book and take your rough note to write test children. So now I dictate the words 2 times. After my dictation, you start to write the test children. The first word is nervous. Nervous. Second word, discourage. Discourage. Third word, marvelous. Marvelous. Fourth word, nourish. Nourish. And then next word, journal. Journal. And then next word, enormous. Enormous. And then next word, jealous. Jealous. And then next word, scourge. Scourge. And the next word, serious. Serious. And the next word, joyous. Joyous. Once again I tell you children, check the words whether you have written all the one. Nervous, discourage, marvelous, nourish, journal, enormous, jealous, scourge, serious, joyous. So have you all written children? Okay, let's check the spellings of these words. Children, check the spellings of all the words children. Is there any wrong answer? Write 5 times. Particularly write the word 5 times. Have you all checked it children? Let's move on to next concept, whole words. So look at this word children, often. Today's new whole word is often. So it means adikadi. Often I visit my grandparents' home. So, often I visit my grandparents' home. Do you understand children? Adikadi na ennoda grandparents veetukku poven. So, look at some example. He often went to church. Can you understand children? Adikadi. Often he went to church. So, fill this dash. She read books dash. Yes. She read book often. She read books often. So let's see next word, fulfilled. Fulfilled. It means a complete thing. முழுமை அடைஞ்சிருது. முழு மனதுன்னு சொல்லுவோம் that one. Example, he fulfilled his dreams of becoming a chef. So he completely satisfied with his dream to become a chef. So next one, the fairy dashed his wish. Yes, the fairy fulfilled his wish. So next word, ever. Ever, epime. Look at the example. Goofy was his first pet ever. Always it was his first pet. That was the last story he dash read. Yes, that was the last story he ever read. That was the last story he ever read. Herself, yeah, it belongs to her. Avaludaiyadu. She looked at herself in the mirror. So she itself looking herself in the mirror. Next one. She heard dance while playing. Yes, she heard herself while playing. The next word, caused. Caused. It means leads to a reason. The example, the rain caused a lot of damage. So because of rain, it leads to so many damage. Next one, this was dashed by the storm. Yes, this was. So what are all the words we have learned, children? Often, ever, fulfill, caused, herself. So do practice this spelling at home, children. Let's move on to next part, reading and listening comprehension. Children, can you all able to recall what are all the steps you have to follow to find out the meaning for the new word? Yes, you are correct, children. Very good. Let's once go through what are all the steps to find out the meaning for the new word. The first step you want to follow is you want to read the entire sentence along with the new word. Then you want to read before and after sentence of the particular new word sentence. Then you want to look at all the words which are together with the new word, and you want to verify is there any picture related to the new word. Then easily you can able to identify the meaning of the word. Can you understand, children? So now all of you take your reader and open SR 14, children. Children, have you all taken SR 14? Isaac and the Wind? Okay, take 10 minutes time to read the entire story, children. All of you open SR 14 and take 10 minutes time. Within that time, read the entire story. Then find out the new word, write it in your rough note, and then find the meaning of that new word. Have you understood, children? Okay, let's start to read the story and find out the new words with its meaning. Children, have you all read and find out the meaning of the new words for you, children? Okay, let's now take your workbook, children. Along with your workbook, keep the same page. Open worksheet number 14, children. Open worksheet number 14. Okay, now you have read a story, no? Isaac and the Wind. Have you understood the story, children? So now the worksheet is related to that story. If you want to go through the story once again, go through it, read the question well, and then start to write the answer, children. Start to write it. Later we check the answer. Have you all finished the answers, children? Okay, let's check your answers. Is there any wrong answer? Change it now itself. Have you all checked it out, children? Okay, let's we go for grammar part. In our previous grammar part, we have learnt about parts of sentence and to write own sentences using the parts of sentence: subject, verb, object, adverb or adjective, children. Then in yesterday's class we have learnt about how to make a sentence using the pictures in a part of sentence. So today also we are going to continue the same thing. So look at this slide, children. Let us make our own sentences by looking at a picture. Already we have done this in the yesterday. Just we go through it what we have done on yesterday. So what can you see in the picture, children? Yeah, what they are doing and how they are doing, children. If you answer to these three questions easily, you can make the sentences in the parts of sentence. So now tell me, who do you see in the picture? Yes, very good. You can see a man and a woman. So what they are doing? Yes, they are dancing. And how they are dancing? Yes, happily they are dancing. So now you can easily write a sentence. So the first thing subject, second one verb, and the adverb or adjective, it is based on the picture. So now tell me what the subject is here. Yes, a man and a woman is subject. So what the action they are doing? Action comes under verb. So what action? Yes, dancing. So how they are dancing? Yes, happily. Dancing here we are not describing how the persons are. We are describing only the action of the person. So it comes under adverb, happily. So SVA. So now look at these three questions, children. Yesterday we have learnt about who, what and how. Today the one more thing, the third question is added extra. What are they dancing on? What? For what they are dancing? Yes, they are dancing for music. So here music comes under which part? Yes, object, children. So here today one more extra thing you have learnt, that SVOA. Understand, children? So let's check. So this is how you want to write for SVO ADV pattern, children. According to the parts of the sentence they ask, you want to write the sentence. If they ask SV only, you can alone write the man and women are dancing. If they ask you SVO, it is enough to write the man and women are dancing on music. If they ask you to add extra ADV, you can write it, the man and women are dancing on music happily. So according to the given question, try to make the sentences, children. Can you understand, children? Okay, let's move on to next one. To practice out the own writing of the sentences, I love you. Open worksheet number 15, question number 1. Okay, they have given you the parts of sentences in rearranging manner. You want to arrange it in a meaningful sentence, children. Okay, so look at the example. Sing softly, Sita. They given you in a rearranging manner. They have not given you SVO, SVA pattern and all. Just they are collapsing the sentence and given you. Okay, so now we want to recorrect the sentence in parts of sentences manner, SVO or SVADV or SVADJ pattern. So while you are rearranging the sentence, it has to be in the correct form. Look at the examples answer. Sita sings softly. So first thing always have to be subject. So it is name of a girl, Sita, and what the action he is doing as verb, sings, and how she sings is softly. So it is an adverb. So likewise you want to rearrange and write the sentences. start to write the answers, children, for question number A to D. Have you all finished, children? Check the answers, children. Is there any wrong answer? Change it now itself. Okay, children, let's move on to writing and speaking expression. Today in writing and speaking expression, we are going to discuss about the uses of electricity. Let me tell you some uses of electricity, children. Yes, you're good. We use electricity in many ways. We need the use of electricity in our day-to-day life. Is it, children? Yes, to charge our phone. We need tube lights and we need fan. So we are in need of electricity to heat our foods which was cooked earlier. Then we use electricity in various appliances like TV, mobile phone, computer, laptop, and in our today's life we use electricity in our public transports like electric scooter, electric bikes, likewise. Then have you think, children, why it is important, electricity is important in our life? Yes, children, the importance of electricity which makes our day-to-day life very easier. Was it, children? Instead of lamping olden method of light, by switching a switch we can get light, shadow of lights now. So it makes our life easier. It gives you an entire shadow of light by the darkness. And can you tell me where we use major kind of electricity, children? Yes, we use major electricities in factories, industries, offices, in cinema theaters, in malls. In so many places we are in need of much electricity now, children. So these are all the kind of uses of electricity. So children, now all of you take your rough note and write the topic, the uses of electricity, and write draft sentence for the uses of electricity. Think the uses of electricity, children, then start to write the draft sentence. You can write 2 to 3 passages in a short paragraph. Understand, children? So start to write now itself, children. Before writing, think it well how to write it. Then we go for edit and enhancing part, children. So take 5 minutes time to think first, then start to write, children. Okay, children, if you have write it, close your rough note and let's move on to today's homework. Children, today's homework is worksheet number 13, question number 2. In that you want to complete the sentences according to the given pictures, children. Then worksheet number 15, cursive writing. Thank you, children. Let's see you on tomorrow.